Let's do a new exercise in SolidWorks. This is a kind of backpack release buckle. See, we have three isometric view, then there are detail view, and here we have one top view, then one section view A. You will see this is the section view, and this is front view, or you can say side view. Okay, now you will read these all questions, what actually demand of this question. Then here actual demand, like what is the volume of model, distance between P1 and P2, then area of yellow and green surface. See, there is a green surface, there is a yellow surface. You have to find the area of this, and all the answer already written here. Now all dimensions are in millimeter. Now here some parameters, global variables given, so we have to feed this one, then we will start to create this model. A, B, C, D, E, F and T is the thickness, so we have to apply this. You will see RF. F means, R means radius, F means the value 3.4. See, then A value A 18, B value 15, T value 2.5. Similarly, C value 66, then D value 54, then here E value it's 44. Okay, we will create first this total body. We will create first this face, then back face also similar to this. A, B, depth only going to change D, and gap C. Let's see how we will do this. Now see here equations, right click, manage equations. Now here I am going to apply all global variable. Now let me apply A, press tab key in your keyboard, and let's put the value 18, tab key 2 times, B, tabs, and B value how much, 15, 2 times tab, C, tab, 66. Okay, then D, tab, 54. E value, E how much given, it's 44. F 3.4. Then T, the last value 2.5. And see this all value apply. Okay, now if you drop down equations, you will see all the global variables. Now front plane sketch, let me activate with line. If I am going back to the point and see the line is going to convert into arc. Okay, this is not going perfect, so simply exit, and here drop down and choose 3-point arc. Select first point, then come here second point, and you have to apply third point somewhere. So this is the third point. Exit. Now hold shift key and select this origin point and line, and make relation constraint midpoint. Similarly, I am going to select these two vertical lines equal. Let's define. This one given in drawing 60. Okay, now the value from hold shift key and select the top corner and move here, equals to global variable, how much this value given, A. If you say this one, it will refresh. Okay, similarly this value equals to global variable B 15. Look, it seems fully defined. Fill it. Now here let me put global variable. If global variable not works, simply apply 3.4, select all. Now system, would you continue? So select all, yes. Here keep constraint. Okay, now one size is created, exit. Now it's time to create one plane. Drop down, plane, first reference plane, front plane, then here you can apply. Oh, okay, here 66, C value is actually a 66, flip side. Okay, now select plane 1, sketch. Now this time let me hide this sketch, again create our own sketch. Go back to the point. If you get no, we are not getting what we need, so simply exit, activate line. Still not getting 3-point arc. Connect first point, second point, and place third point. Now first select these two vertical lines equal. Okay, before define, let me select origin point and line, make midpoint. Now this time this diamond equals to global variable, let's say d. Okay, distance from here, hold shift key, select the top corner edge, and here equals to a. The side one global variable equals to b. Now 3.4, select all. You have to select all one by one. Okay, and cancel. Simply exit. Now here you can show the first one. Let me hide plane. Go to feature, apply lofted boss base. Now let me select first sketch. In here you have to choose profile, then here guide. Let me select this first sketch. Let me select this. Now see, this is directly contacting one point to one point, so we don't need to define any end or start or end constraint. Simply okay, uncheck merge result, otherwise you will not get this tangent edges. Okay, now let me change the define some color for. Okay, let's hide this. See, now you will see RF, this corner radius. Now let's define corner radius. Okay, we have to cut this circle 180. After that, this corner radius you will see here 5. Then from this side you will see 3.4. Okay, then we have to cut this one. E depth 25, 36, the center gap, and the gap between these two, T means 2.5, this is 5. So this is going to be 7.5. Now top plane sketch, 3-point arc, first point, second point, third point. Center line. Now where is the center of this? See, this is the center point. Connect with origin point, vertical, smart 180. Now here hold shift key, select this curve and line, tangent relation. Now make sure it should be outside because I want to remove these unnecessary lines. Apply extruded cut, and here in direction 1 choose through all both. You will see the preview how this is going to cut these things. Okay, okay, see, fill it. First constant type, tangent propagation, and here okay, I'm going to uncheck tangent propagation 5, and let's see perfect shape. Okay, fill it. Okay, tangent propagation and use this, but here choose 3.4 symmetric. Okay, okay, that looks perfect. Now I want to trim or cut top plane sketch. Let me draw one center line, vertical center line. Make sure this is vertical. Now there is one option, dynamic mirror. Dynamic mirror. See, you have to select. Now see, this symbol is dynamic. It is active. Dynamic mirror option of active. Now here I am going to choose corner rectangle. Draw one rectangle. See, it is automatically going to draw. Right click, OK. Press escape key and exit. OK, enable. OK, let's define. Global variable equals to E. OK. Now this value how much given? 25. So that's now gap between these two body. 5 plus 2.5. 7.5. Okay, one important relation, hold these two outer lines and center line. Symmetry. Okay. 36. Okay, we done this. Now what else? Okay, there is a one more value. Select this line, hold shift key and select this upper edge. This is given 15. Now look, inside dimensions line black means the fully defined. Now I want to keep cut this all, so I'll keep outside little. Okay. Apply extruded cut. And here choose through all. No need both. Okay. See. Now corner radius R5. Then you will see this inside line thickness 2.5 here, but this is solid. So we will apply shell feature, but we don't need to apply shell feature here. We will see how we will do this. Then we will make this portion 8 millimeter away, 3 millimeter thick, 5 millimeter like this. Okay. Fillet, choose here 5 symmetric and let me select one edge. Let's see second option. No, nothing works. So I'm going to select all 4 corners one by one. Apply. It's time to shell 2.5 T. Here select this face 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 5 this side also. Total 11 phases. Now let's see show preview. Now see shell feature also going to apply here. So I don't want this. So simply let me select these two faces. See, now you will see preview shell feature or not going to apply in this region. That's why we choose multi thickness setting. Here thickness 10 millimeter means there is no room for shell. Okay. Now let's see preview. Take it little up. Okay. See. Exit. Top plane. Sketch. Activate. Now let me select. Okay, let me activate line. Connect one end to other end. Connect and go back to the line and see the line is going to convert into arc, but it is not perfect. So 3-point arc. First point, place second point, and this is third point. Now make this radius equivalent 180, gap 8 millimeter. See, apply extruded boss base. Okay, let's take a look. Depth thickness only 3 millimeter, but here start condition offset 5 millimeter. Now see preview. 5 millimeter away from this face to. Okay, done. Select the face. Let me create. Okay, select inside face, edit appearance, yellow. Okay, now let's create this cutout. 6 millimeter gap. You will see section B, 2 millimeter diameter. So how we will create this? Now I think everything we done. At last we will see compare our result. Now let me select here, go to sketch, convert entity, intersection curve. Okay, before that we need a plane. This one 6 millimeter flip side. Okay, now let's apply intersection curve. Now select here face 1, 2, 3, 4, all outside faces. Okay, now see, cancel this. See, there is a line created. Simply exit and go to surface feature, swift cut. Here choose circular profile. Here choose path. Before path, diameter keep 2 millimeter and select this path. This is actually a 3D sketch. I want to cut, so say OK. Let me hide this. And let's make cutout appearance. Okay. See, we done. This is a release buckle body. Okay. Now let me save this one. Release buckle, or you can give the name of this. This is example actually. Catics3D exercise. Evaluate. First mass properties. Now here first go to options. Okay, keep higher. Look here, 17,503.82 cubic millimeter. See, 17,503.82 cubic millimeter. The distance between P1 P2. Where is P? See, this is P2 point and D, section D, P2 point. So distance between this 51.15 millimeter. Then third one is yellow surface area, 2135.19 mm cube square. Now the fourth one is green area, this surface, 288.24 mm square. Okay, let's see. Measure. See, this is point P2, P1, sorry. Rotate, and this is point P2. See this one, 51.15. Exact value we achieve. Clear. Select yellow portion, 2135.19. Okay, this is also exact. Clear. And select this face and see area 288.24 mm square. Okay, so we achieved our result. Don't forget to share and like our video, and please subscribe our channel for more video and more projects in SolidWorks. Thanks for watching.